Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna do a little bit of fun, more of a meme deck. So yesterday you saw us go against a player called the Tank Buster who was playing this Gwen Taliyah deck, and he sounded very interesting, so I decided to steal the Tank Buster list and try it out ourselves. Now, after trying it out, I will tell you straight up that this is kind of a meme. It's not consistent enough to actually be competitive, but when you get the combo off, this is so funny and so good, right? So the idea with this deck is that we have Taliyah to be able to duplicate the Haunted Tomb, allowing us to be able to revive 2 units, right, for free pretty much. And the best units that we can do that with are going to be like Gwen Hallow Package, or if we get the Sejuani, we can also revive the Sejuani with the Haunted Tomb. So it's actually the strongest unit in our whole deck. So it actually ends up being really fun. You can also, if you have 2 Taliyahs in your hand, either when the first Taliyah dies, you can play Haunted Tomb and duplicate a Haunted Tomb and get 3 Taliyahs on the field. So it can be some pretty fun combos here that you can get with this Taliyah Haunted Tomb. But it is very hard to pull off, which means that the deck is more of a meme rather than an actual competitive deck. But regardless, we'll have a lot of fun with it, as you'll see in the games coming up soon. If you like the games coming up soon, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy it. In this match, we're going against Jack Sett. So, can we get a combo off quick enough before they get to their stuff? I like the Rockbear Shepherd. I like the Gwen. The Quicksand could be good as well, but I mean, oof. But yeah. Haunted Tomb is not bad, but 2 of them is pretty bad, right? Let's not deny that. So Harvest doesn't really do me anything here either. Except we could actually hit their Babs here, right? So I'm gonna pass here. I'm gonna let them play their equipment. So I want them to play their equipment. Beautiful. And now we go Soul Harvest. So we waited it out. We waited it out so that the opponent wastes 2 mana here. So now they have 2 less mana. We'll go Rockbear Shepherd. Start getting this pressure with having any Rockbear. Or we can go Rockhopper and Rockbear Shepherd next turn in case that we get Taliyah. Maybe that's better. Like maybe we go like this. Let's go ahead and just kill this now. 1 less blocker for later. If opponent wants to give me the momentous choice here, that's fine. If we get Taliyah, we can go Rockbear Shepherd into Taliyah. We don't get the Taliyah. Quicksand will be useful. I'm gonna skip it. And I'm gonna say I wanna see my Taliyah or my landmark. My other landmark, right? We don't get the Taliyah still. We can go Rockbear Shepherd. Then go Bakai, and then I guess I'll just go Gwen then and call it a day. And the problem here is that because I did it in this order, now even if we get Taliyah, it's not gonna matter. So fine. We don't have any Hallows, and not having any Hallow buff ends up being like a big deal for us. So I'm just gonna pass here, keep the Shepherd here so that we can actually get some value out of this. No Taliyah still. Guess we'll go the third Bakai here. We'll go third Bakai. Okay. I guess we can glimpse. Gonna take the glimpse here, just get the draw. This is a big unit here. We don't have any Hallow buffs, unfortunately, with the Gwen. So this is gonna be looking pretty bad for us. I think at this point I just want to put pressure on them, so I'm just attacking with everything and having the Gwen die. It gives me 2 damage into the opponent anyways, and it means that the problem here is that the strongest card that we have is gonna be the Rockbear, right? So it's not gonna revive the Gwen. He's gonna revive these Rock Bears, but I'm not sure that I'm opposed to that either. I'm not sure that I'm opposed to that. Like, reviving these Rock Bears is not bad either. Risky Venture? Heavy Metal, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go put pressure on them. We're just gonna put pressure on them. Let me get the Hallow buff here. Let me get the Hallow trigger. As long as this Rockbear doesn't die, technically the Haunted Tomb will be bringing back Gwen. Right? Because right now he's gonna bring back the Gwen. We have the Rockbear Shepherd still, so we can actually get a unit and get this Haunted Tomb enabled right away. We need to get a unit though, right? If we don't get a unit, then we're kind of sad. Opponent cannot, I guess, like, I'm down to take that damage, to be honest. Like, if we don't get a unit, then it won't work with the Rockbear Shepherd and all these Haunted Tombs. Tailstones. You're gonna heal, right? Yeah, you're gonna heal. That makes sense. Too much pressure if you don't heal. We can go Glimpse first and then determine which way we want to do this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and slap it now. Let's go ahead and slap this now. We get a Gwen. Okay, so. We can get triple Gwen on the field. As long as this guy stays alive. Opponent needs to go for the risky venture and just kill this Haunted Tomb right now. Kill this Shepherd right now. So they need to go for this risky venture right now. They don't go for it. So they don't go for it. So I think I'm just gonna go for the triple Gwen and call it a day. This is 6, 12, whatever amount of damage that is. I guess they could still have it. They could still have it because they're gonna get, yeah, they're gonna get 2, 4. They're gonna get 4 coins, so they could still have the risky venture even after this attack. This would have to be a double momentous choice. They go jailbreak. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. I want you to kill this, right? I'm pretty sure that the opponent's just gonna go risky venture to try to kill this Rockbear Shepherd. Like, this has to be a risky venture. Otherwise, we're gonna get triple Gwen. Wow. Okay. We'll go like this, and I guess at this point we keep Rider Negation open. So I guess at this point we can just keep the Rider Negation open to stop the opponent's combo off here, right? It's not enough for lethal though. This is 6 damage. We just need to have some of these units hit. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we might get there. With this Rider Negation now, I feel a lot better about this. Because even if they have a blocker here... So even if they have a blocker here, they only have blockers for 3 units. We're pushing 6 with the Gwens by themselves. Yeah, we just go like this. Opponent kept themselves at 3 mana as well. We put this first, by the way, so that we spread out the damage. So this is gonna be 2 damage. So 2 plus 4 is gonna be 6. So as long as the Shepherd and one of the Gwens hits, we get there. And we topped up the Rider Negation to actually get there. I didn't think I was gonna get to that triple Gwen turn, right? I was 100% positive that the opponent was just gonna risky venture the Shepherd, and then we would have been off on our Gwen turn, right? So GG's. In this match, we're gonna get Nilah and Janna. So we do play Soul Harvest. Feels like a low value hand, but I think the Rockbear Shepherd might actually be pretty crazy though. But we don't really have our combo, so it's gonna be like, we're gonna be like just waiting for the opponent to kill us, right? But it's so easy for them to kill this Gwen. It's the annoying part here. Like, I want to have this Gwen, but I think I need to go for the Soul Harvest. That's so sad. Like, I think I actually have to go for the Soul Harvest. That's a good trade for me. This is absolutely a good trade for me. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, we are able to go Rock Hopper and then Rockbreast Shepherd, right? Yeah, so we can go Rock Hopper here. Opponent gets their thing anyways. So the opponent gets their thing. We go Rockbreast Shepherd. On turn 4, we go Soul Harvest on the Janna. And then we duplicate this landmark with Taliyah.
What is joy to you, brother? True joy.
Okay. Gonna attack like this. If you want to block with the Lookout, that's okay with me. They don't block with the Lookout. They just decide to take the 3 damage. So again, we want to get this Rock Bear duplicated. So we're gonna Soul Harvest the Janna or the... Okay, well, I guess here we just Soul Harvesting the Nilah. I'm okay with that. We are gonna take quite a bit of damage here between the Lookout and the Big Crash. Okay, opponent didn't top deck one of those 2 things that they had, so that helped us out. We go Taliyah here. Copy this. It's not bad. And yeah, this is a lot of pressure. This is a lot of pressure, right? Opponent has a bunch of Slipstreams on the top of their deck. If we assume that the opponent wants to kill this Taliyah, let's assume that the opponent wants to kill this Taliyah. I'm just gonna put this on Taliyah so that when she dies, we get value out of her. A 3rd Big Crash. We'll attack with everything. Just put pressure. If you have the Howling Gale, you have the Howling Gale. Okay, you're gonna give me the blocks here and there and there. Oh man.
Another step.
Oh man. If I could get another, if I had another Taliyah, you're gonna go down to 1. So they're gonna just lose to the Overwhelm, right? From the 2nd Solani. Okay. You don't want to go that low. The elusives, I can understand. You get to push a lot of damage with those elusives. So I can understand the elusives there. Everything else didn't make sense to me. If I get a 2nd Taliyah, that would be so hot. That would be so hot. We have double Solani, so we might just be able to win anyways, just with the Solanis. Because of the Overwhelm. Sure. Divine Whirlwind, so you let go your Divine Whirlwind because you didn't want to give us the Taliyah. I respect it. I respect it. We might have to keep this, yeah, so you see this here? We're just gonna go like this. Just gonna go like this and just kill that. Opponent could technically have the cards to be able to give everything +2 power. Okay, you need to have a 0 mana spell. They shouldn't have a 0 mana spell here, right? Yeah, this shouldn't be a 0 mana spell that they could have. But they could have this. So they could have that. Is it Solani or is it Eternal Dancers? I guess either one is just bringing back a Forsake. Like, the Solani's better. Let's go Haunted Tomb. And if we get another landmark, we'll be able... Wow, opponent lost their whole hand. I forgot that they used those Slipstreams. Okay, well, we have the Rite Negation now. So... They block, we push 4. I'm a little bit annoyed. Because Because I don't have lethal here. I can always play Solani after the fact.
Oops.
I'm gonna keep this guy back. I'm gonna keep this guy back.
Oh, so close.
Opponents actually gave me the elusive, so I'm gonna keep this guy back because I could technically block the Nilah.
Do make chores easier.
We get Taliyah back anyways, right? So we get Taliyah back anyways. We can go Bloodletters and just have all these Brash blockers against the opponent, and maybe that could be enough. We have the Rata Negation. We have these Rata Negations to allow us to like survive against the opponent's burn.
Peace is just moments away.
To get Janna, so they get to draw one card. They have used most of their slipstreams, right? So this shouldn't matter.
Heralds the squall.
We have Quicksand. Okay, yeah. If it wasn't enough, the Quicksand just sealed it.
A game.
Right? Like, if the opponent didn't have enough, the Quicksand literally just sealed it. Like, to the point where I don't even know that I care about the Nilah here, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this. And then we just go Bloodletters. Go here.
Precious. It must be.
And we have this Overwhelm that is just gonna kill the opponent. They get a lot of draw here, but again, we have... This is bringing back a Taliyah. If we get that last landmark, right? Alright, let's just go for Gwen, I guess. We didn't get the last landmark, so I guess it's gonna be Gwen. Overwhelm, and the +2 from the Gwen should be enough. And we have the Rata Negation to stop the opponent's removal. I can't believe we haven't been able to get the last landmark for the Taliyah. Like, this would be so good. The opponent goes for the Janna, so okay, so they're digging. They have to dig. Dig. I guess if they kill... Oh, no. Okay, you have to go one at a time. You have to go one at a time. If you have Howling Gale to kill Gwen, you have to go one at a time. Right? The problem is that they have to actually kill two of them. Like, if they kill Solani, this is still pushing 2 and this is still pushing 3. I guess actually they can survive. If they kill this Solani, they can get there. Because they have enough Overwhelm to block with, right? Yeah, so if they kill this Solani, they can get there. The problem is that they just use their Howling Gale and their Divine Whirlwind, and I'm just gonna go like this, deny it, and just now attack with both of them at once, because the opponent did it at the same time. And we attack with Taliyah as well, because the opponent wants to block, like, the only good block against Taliyah is the Janna, but they need to block the Overwhelm to not die.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that's the game.
I am with you.
It was close, right? If I don't have that Rata Negation, it would have been a punish. We got to see, at least we got to see the Haunted Tomb, right? But it's kind of weird that we didn't get any other Halo buff this game, like 0 Halo buff. And we were 1 landmark away, so we were able to still win without any Halo buff, without Taliyah being leveled up, without Gwen until the very last turn. And that's just because of the pressure that we got from that Rock Shepherd, right? That Rock Shepherd duplicating it with Taliyah. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Sejuani and Gwen. So, this deck is a lot weaker without Atrocity. So that makes me feel pretty good. Taliyah is nice, but not this early. I think I want to look for my other stuff, and we ended up getting the foyer out of it. So that's a lot better, right? Like, I want to have my Halo targets first, and then have Taliyah later on, once I actually have enough landmarks to level her up, right? So I want to look for Shepherd, I want to look for foyer, I want to look for other stuff. I think this might be a game anyways where we go more Halo than Gwen, than Taliyah. Okay, we end up getting Taliyah, so yeah, I think we're just gonna go more Halo stuff, right? The Bone Club is annoying here. We do have Quicksand for the Overwhelm unit later, but it's still annoying. It's still very annoying, right? I'll get the Halo buff, then we go for Second Bakai, then Foyer in turn 3, and hopefully we get Gwen or something else with the Bakai. Too early. Okay, we get the Gwen. So we can go Foyer, Gwen, and just get a lot of value from this, because the Gwen is stacking up pretty quickly. So the Gwen is stacking up pretty damn quickly. I guess opponent could have the Landmark Destruction here. Let them have it. I'm gonna let them have it here. You wanna destroy this? You can destroy this. Yep, that's fine. I'll let you have this right now, because I still want to get this Foyer down. You can kill this Bakai and we'll have the Gwen. And the funny part here is if they kill the Gwen, I can bring it back with Haunted Tomb. I still like this Gwen. I still like this Gwen first. We can play Shepherd and Haunted Tomb next turn. Yep. So we can play Shepherd and Haunted Tomb next turn. And then copy the Haunted Tomb with the Taliyah. And get double Gwen. That's a little bit annoying here. Yeah, that's a... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go for my play. I'm gonna have to go for my play and just take this damage. I'm gonna have to go for the play that I was thinking of and just take this damage. Yeah, because I don't want this Rockbreast Shepherd to die. We'll go like this. The only downside here is that even after we copy the landmark, it's not gonna trigger just yet. Opponent could also have the Gwen thread the needle, I guess. Wow, they actually... Okay, so that's fine. That's fine, because we still get the value here with this Taliyah. It's just it's gonna be one more turn before this Gwen... Like, it's gonna be double Gwen anyways. It's gonna be a double Gwen anyways. Let's go Ancient Prep first. See if we find the Quicksand. Rite of Negation to stop like when it has a Vengeance. I'm gonna keep the Rite of Negation. We'll copy the Haunted Tomb, get double the Gwen, and have this Taliyah leveled up. The opponent doesn't have like an overwhelm on the Gwen, so she's not like as big of a threat. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Taliyah levels up. We get the double Gwen next turn. The problem is that we don't have blockers, right? We don't have blockers because we lost that. Yeah, so we don't have blockers, so the opponent can just push a ton of damage here. That's gonna be like we're gonna have to sacrifice our Taliyah. I guess we do have the Gwens. That's not true. We do have the Gwens. We have the Gwens. If the opponent gets a Sejuani here, this will be annoying. And we have these units for next turn. We have this Rite of Negation, just in case that the opponent has, like, something scary. If they open attack, I have to play around Battle Fury, so I have to block them. Yeah, they'll have it. So I guess I'll just go Eternal Dancers. And just prepare that for next turn. They get to push a ton of damage here, right? With this, the problem is that she's gonna die. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she actually will die. What if we just say okay and just have our Taliyah stay on the field? Let's say okay. The problem is that I'm just losing to the Gwen, right? I'm just losing to the Gwen and losing to any freezes. There's so many things that I'm losing to here. It's a lot of things that I'm losing to here, right? So if we go like this, we're gonna get another Gwen. So we can go like this, here. Let's just give them this as well. I just wanted them to force to block the Eternal Dancers. So this is a lot of damage. This is 4. And the Valleys are also pushing a lot. The Sejuani is not leveled up yet. You have to block. You have to block. If you give me... Oh, wow. I don't think they can survive anyways unless they have a freeze, right? Yeah, I don't think they can survive anyways unless they have a freeze. Yeah, that gets you to 1. That gets you to 1. This Rite of Negation lets us stop Gwen ability, right? And we can deny them the Sejuani by playing a unit over whatever unit the opponent puts Sejuani on, right? So I think I would have survived, right? Like let's say if opponent has a second Gwen, we have the Rata Negation to stop the Gwen ability, right? If they have a second Sejuani, they'll probably play her next turn to try to get vulnerable. But I do have a full board, so I'm able to just replace whatever unit got vulnerable on. So there you go. We got the combo there with the double Gwen and the Taliyah, and that ends up winning us the game. So GG's. In this match, we're going against LeBlanc. So the freezers are a little bit annoying. I like the Rockbear Shepherd. I don't know that I care about the Bakai this early. Rockbear Shepherd is nice. Gwen and Quicksand are also very nice. We wanted to see some more Hollow triggers. Okay, this is really good. This is really good. I want to see some of my Hollow stuff. Sure, let's go here. That's gonna set it up. And I guess this is some of our Hollow stuff, right? That is some of our Hollow stuff. This is gonna set it up so that we get this Rockbear Shepherd pretty quickly. When you can have LeBlanc. No, not a LeBlanc. That's not a LeBlanc. Wait. What are we playing against? Is it just ramp? Is the opponent just ramping here? Is this what's going on? We're gonna get this Hibernating Rockbear here. So we can go Gwen. It's gonna be a pretty nasty attack against the opponent. I would like to play these Bloodletters, but maybe we just wait and just play Solani. Come on. Come on. Really? 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 I guess let's go here. Let's go here and let's give them the Gwen if they want to, because we have the Haunted Tomb into the Taliyah, right? Let's give them the Gwen if they want to, because we have this Haunted Tomb into Taliyah with the Shepherd on the field to revive it. So all we need to do this turn is just go Haunted Tomb and then Taliyah, and we get double Gwen on the field.
I am the chosen of the storm himself.
Opponent's gonna go for Atakan, right? Like this is an Atakan deck is what the opponent's showing me. As long as this Grumpy Rockbear doesn't die here, we should be okay. There shouldn't be any way for it to die. Yeah, and then we just go Taliyah here. Go double Gwen, because the Rockbear Shepherd activates. Now what? Now what? Farron? That was your play? A Farron? Huh. So, the most efficient way to do this, because the opponent's always going to block Taliyah with the Combat Cook, I think, right? I think we just go like this. I think we just spread it out. I'm very glad to see Farron and not Atakan. I'm more than happy to see Farron and not Atakan, right? I'll let you kill the first. I'll let you kill one Gwen. Oh, they're gonna kill the second Gwen as well. So we have Eternal Dancers and we'll have Opening Foyer. We could also just go Quicksand here and go here, and save both units. And now the Taliyah stays alive for the Landmark next turn to level her up. I like this better. I like this better, right? Opponent gets to have an overwhelm damage later. But this means that we get to keep Taliyah alive. And we can play the Foyer and just push a ton of damage next turn with the Taliyah level up. Okay, so they're gonna challenge here. I guess I have to let them challenge then. Which one are you gonna kill? Gwen or Taliyah? Gwen or Taliyah? Which one are you killing? It's not killing us. That's not... You're gonna go after the Taliyah, which means that you're gonna just die to the Gwens. Okay. So then we go like this.
Is everyone partnering up?
And that should be the victory, right?
I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
I guess let's go host here. We have, yeah, we're gonna be able to also heal up because we'll have.
Guest of honor anywhere before.
Wait, that's not true because Gwen is not leveled up, so it's gonna be Taliyah here, right? Yeah, it's gonna be Taliyah because the Gwen is not leveled up. So I guess let's go like this to start with. This levels up the Taliyah when she comes down. We have this Rattle Negation, so I'm not scared what the opponent throws at us. Alright. There you go. So now that brings the Taliyah the way that I want her to come out. We'll go like this. The Gwen will level up as well. We get to heal too, and the Taliyah is leveled up, so she'll get her stuff down. Boom, boom, boom. We even have this thread the needle if necessary.
You'll ruin the work.
Okay. You still need to block everything, right? This is pushing 2, 4, so that means that you go down to 5. They actually can survive here. They can actually survive at 1. They can survive at 1, but then we just go thread the needle to kill their stuff.
Your idols will crumble.
No, you need to go back to how you had it. Oh, they have the Heartstrings. Okay, I was gonna say like why risk it, right? Why risk it? But the opponent just had the Heartstrings, so wait, why is this showing not pushing any damage? This Farron should be at 2, right? This Farron should be at 2. Yeah, this should be at 2 here. We're gonna thread the needle on the Farron. Using the Taliyah that's already dying. And now the opponent has to find a way to kill us. They don't have enough for Atakan. We have blockers. And we have this Gwen. We have this Rattle Negation. These decimates are 6. The opponent's deck is interesting, and obviously the Heartstrings was definitely a big punish. I would love to sacrifice this Grumpy Rock Bear. That's one way that you can win, right? The Anaka? It's Eternal Dancers. It brings me an additional unit. Oh, come on! You have Overwhelm with it? Okay, at least they low roll. So we can go like this and like this. Kill both their units. I can't believe they actually... If the opponent has another... If the opponent has another Harsh Winds, we lose the game. But we can bait them. We go Eternal Dancers, and they're gonna say, wait, what are you doing? I'm just gonna decimate and win the game. And now they tapped out of Harsh Winds. Alright? So they were like, I can decimate and just win the game right here. Yeah, no, you're not gonna win the game. I'm gonna spread out this damage as well. So we're gonna go so that this one's hitting for 7. This one is 3. This one is the lifesteal. And we get there, right? Yeah, I had the Rattle Negation the whole time. Sorry, opponent. That was close, though. That was close, and that was actually very, very fun game. We didn't get to see, like, the Haunted Tomb. I guess we did. We got to see the double Gwen. But it just wasn't enough because the opponent had that big Farron that was just blocking us. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Gnar and Darius. We do play a couple quicksands. So that could be helpful. I like this hand. I like this hand. I like this hand. Butler plus Darkin Bloodletters. Then Foyer on turn 3. Then Gwen on turn 4. And we should have a lot of stacks in our field. So this is gonna be just a pure Gwen, right? This is gonna be just pure Gwen. No really Taliyah combo unless we just happen to get Taliyah later. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this. I'm trying to think what could punish me here, right? The Bone Club is annoying. Like, do I ever... Do I need these blood letters right now? Do I ever just go for second Bakai first? Let's pick this Quicksand. I'm gonna need that Quicksand later. Absolutely, I'm blocking it here. The less chump blockers that you have for my Gwen, the better it is for us. So the less chump blockers you have for my Gwen and my Ghastly Bands, the better it is for us. We'll go here for 3. The opponent's unit is going to be big though because of the Allen Hawk, so that's a little bit annoying. We can go Foyer here to get ourselves a blocker. It's definitely Foyer, right? Because we have to start stacking those Hallow triggers. Yeah, so we go here. You wanna attack into this? I'm cool with this. Yeah, I mean I'm blocking with the Butler. I'm blocking with the Butler and getting even more Hallow triggers in the graveyard. And getting your unit low enough that I know you don't have any way to block the Gwen. So now the Gwen attacks for 5. I guess they could technically have a unit that has more than 5 health here.
Nothing to fear.
They could also just have the freeze, I guess. Right? If they go for the freeze, I think I'm also fine with that. If you're using your resources now, I'm cool with that. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna go for the freeze. I'm cool with this. Like, I have a second Gwen, and that's another Hallow trigger, so that's gonna be 4 Hallow triggers next time these guys come around. You're down to 11. You're down to 11. We can play second Butler here if we wanted to. Or we can just go Taliyah. And give ourselves a blocker. Now what? Okay. The only one that can attack us here... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What? What? What was that? What was that? We'll go like this.
For me to leave my mark.
The opponent could have a strike, I guess. They get a nice blocker. They get a nice blocker.
I shall need my tools.
Gwen levels up. Gwen will level up, right? Because he's gonna be exactly 10. Opponent could have a second freeze, could have a harsh winds, I guess. You have to block. They could have the strike. Alright, so they do have the strike. We still get to heal 2 and get to push more damage here. We can go for this Haunted Tomb. The ironic part is actually that we're not gonna have... I guess we can sacrifice Taliyah, so we can go Haunted Tomb. We still have this Quicksand, right? So I'm not concerned about the opponent stuff. This is reviving Gwen. Unless we let Taliyah die. If we let Taliyah die, that would be a problem.
Take your coat.
It's too easy for the opponent to have a way to kill us, though. Because the problem here, like, we can go like this, and as long as Taliyah stays alive, we should be okay. I might honestly just play Bloodletters next turn. Sorry, I might play the Solani next turn, just so that we have another big unit to attack with. And just have the Quicksand as a value. He also puts another Hallow trigger, right? So we can go like this.
Life is precious.
Now we have Rata Negation and Quicksand. So I don't know how the opponent's gonna beat us here. That's a lot of overwhelm. That's a lot of overwhelm here. They could have a second Will in Death. And we're gonna go with the Rata Negation. Force the opponent to have the third Rata Negation, the third Will in Death. Yeah. Once we finally get the Gwen level up, right? But the Haunted Tomb is so good, right? At bringing back these champions after they die. and just being able to continuously put this pressure into the opponent. It feels good. It feels nice. So, GG. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Gwen Taliyah. We got to see it pull off a couple times, right? We got to see multiple Gwens a couple times. We didn't get to see the multiple Taliyah combo, but we did get to see Taliyah come back from the Haunted Tomb a couple times as well. And we got to see the Eternal Dances with the Taliyah, kind of getting us some value there as well. So we had some fun. We had some fun, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about consistency-wise, right? You have to get the exact same, you have to get the perfect hand, right? You have to kind of get the perfect hand where you're able to kind of either get a lot of Hallow package early on, or be able to get like the landmarks early on so you can level up Taliyah early and be able to pull a lot of damage with Taliyah, or be able to stack up those Hallows. So it's kind of weird because it's like this deck is like the side of two halves, right? You have the Gwen package, but you also have the Taliyah package with the landmarks, and you kind of want to get one or the other. When you end up mixing both up, it can get a little bit awkward because you end up just not getting enough Hallow triggers or not getting enough landmarks for Taliyah to level up, and it can be like a little bit of a whoopsie, you know. So I really like this. It's really fun as a meme deck, but it is very inconsistent because of that reason, right? Like when I look into Mulligan here, I do think Gwen is kind of the MVP of the deck, so you do want to see Gwen more often than any other unit in the deck. But so you want to go Gwen, you want to see your Taliyah potentially, but even Taliyah, you don't want to keep it in your hand. That's like the weird part. Like you want Taliyah, but not that early. You rather have Gwen and be able to kind of stack up some of the Hallow buffs and some of the landmarks early. So that's kind of what you want to do. The only time that I keep Taliyah is if I have a Rock Bear Shepherd, so that we can duplicate that Grumpy Rock Bear and be able to get a lot of value that way, as you saw us doing against the Nilah Janna deck. But otherwise, I don't mind kicking Taliyah. You go for the Gwen, and the strategy is just like, hey, just try to find a time where you're not dying, where you can pull off this combo and get multiple champions on the field, as you saw in some of the games today. If you can make that work, great. If not, then the deck just kind of falls flat, and that's the problem that we have with this deck, right? So try it out at your own risk. I wouldn't spend any resources that you don't have on this deck. If you do have a lot of resources, then yeah, give it a shot, but just be careful if you're kind of like a new player, not to get baited by this meme strategy, right? But anyways, hope you all enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch.tv. We stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.